Hey-o, everybody, we are live here on a Monday night. It's OmniBro Live. It's just me, which is fine. I'll just give out, right in time he shows up. Gabe Matrix. What's up, buddy?
Why does it say Omnidog on the thing? Come on.
Oh, sorry, I'll change it right now. Because I just did a video. Just did a video of my own. There we go.
What's up, Gio?
Oh.
There's a deep wisdom.
Down there in the power bottom position.
Oh boy, that didn't take long.
I've grown accustomed to it. It's all right.
Good evening.
What was that, 20 seconds? Yeah, 20 seconds? Is that a record?
20 seconds? That could be a record. Yeah, the only way you can break the record is if the first words out of your mouth or something. So you should shoot for that next week.
So I was about to say, challenge accepted.
Thank you, Bavarian Rev. We're off to a good start. We've already got a compliment from me, which I always love. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Tonight, the yellow folks home. Was that just in your living room?
I will ignore that comment. And tonight, not only will I be doing in-stock trades promos, but we're going to be giving away an in-stock trades gift card.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
I'm not usually on those shows when you guys do the gift card, so it's awesome.
Oh, okay, good.
Or did you guys do it on Thursdays?
Yeah. But I thought it'd be good. We get a big crowd on Mondays. I thought it'd be good if we gave them away on a Monday. Gave one away on Monday.
My email's going to die from all the emails today.
Yeah, actually, that reminds me. I should open up Gmail right now while I'm thinking about it. Oh, heck. Now, how's this work? I didn't even think I could. I'm going to have to sign in as. I'm going to have to sign out and sign back in. Yada dee, yada da. Doop-de-doo. I got to sign in as OmniBros. I didn't even think I could post a video of. Okay, whatever. I'm talking to myself.
Oh, yesterday I could share stuff. Now I can't. Interesting.
What happened?
Yeah, yesterday, we had like a kind of a different setup where I did not have access to.
Whoa.
What happened?
Something's open on my screen that I don't know what it is.
Oh, share it.
No, I mean, no, it's given us that feedback.
I don't hear anything.
Oh, I was getting a huge amount of feedback.
It must have been just through your speakers on your computer.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, yesterday I hosted the show, and it was fantastic as always. Whenever I'm in charge, but it was odd because I did not have access to the Facebook group to post this, but I had access to Gio's A Week in Geekdom, and to our Twitch. So we were on Twitch last night too.
Now, how do you have Twitch and I don't?
I have Twitch as well, so I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, there must be some kind of weird login that you're using or something, Jess. I don't know.
I log in like usual. All I have is Facebook and Omnibus group.
It's odd. I can't get to the Facebook group.
Okay.
So we'll figure something out.
Omar said to let him in. Oh.
Oh, no.
How'd Larry know that? The untimely Omar.
Because I was in the chat asking you to let me in.
Oh.
But I figured it'd be a while because you were having technical difficulties.
I had to sign back in as Omniboslive so I could open up Gmail so we can give away the IST gift card from InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. There's always an Omnibros Live discount code every quarter. If you order $50 or more worth of books in the United States, you get free shipping. Pretty sweet. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Yeah. That's it.
Beautiful jingle.
Thank you, buddy.
How's everybody doing?
It is awesome today. Awesome.
Good.
Doing pretty well.
So we need everybody in the chat to just start really super chatting us because we need to get that Berserk bookends.
All of us, even Jess.
No, I don't want them. No. There's only going to be like 1,000 of those, right?
That's why we need to get like 8 of them.
Got to flip them too.
Yeah.
Yeah. One for each of us, and the extras we can flip.
To give away.
Sure. We'll go
I'd
with
be
that.
down with that. If we can actually make enough like scratch to do like a giveaway on one, that'd be dope.
Oh, here's another
I'm
compliment.
1,000% in on those bookends if I can get them through as a retailer.
Thank you, Larry. I appreciate that.
Presentation was gold. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to. I promise.
Okay. I would appreciate that. And whatever your thoughts are, I will ignore.
Yep. Because they're going to be bad.
I figure, and then the next thing we know, near mint condition is going to go to an old folks' home.
Go
and give
to
a
an old folks'
presentation.
house. What?
Yeah.
Have you met old white people? They're racist. As soon as I walk in, they're going to be like, get that guy out of here.
Who is that guy?
They're like, that's the water fountain.
And this is a true story. Anytime I've ever volunteered at a center, and this is probably the area that I live in, right? Which Kentucky. And I'm not saying all in Kentucky's racist, but it's so funny. Like they're like, is he supposed to be here? Don't let him near my stuff. It's so funny, man. Like anytime I've ever volunteered at one of those nursing homes, then I finally told my wife, I'm like, I don't think those people like me.
I can see that happening. They're like, that's the water fountain you drink out of, brown boy.
I mean, you got to think that's so many people were around when that stuff was going on. But anyway, let's talk about some good things.
We got a super chat already. Go buy Manga Omnidog for $5.
Yeah. Thank you, Israel. Now we're only about $795
away. Yeah,
$9.95. Yeah, almost there.
Let's see. He's going to steal the wheels off my walkers, hide my dentures.
I've heard it all.
Yeah.
Omar doing juvie hall community service.
Old people don't give a shit. They're going to say what's on their mind. And I don't blame them.
Yeah, they've been through this world long enough. They can say what they want.
Because 9 times out of 10, they're probably right. I am going to steal their shit.
That's right. I'm going to steal your gold fillings out of your mouth, too. I'm gonna take those wheels off your walker and replace them with bricks.
How did you get over that beautiful, beautiful wall? What are we talking about tonight?
We're talking about why bleeding cool sucks.
Oh yeah, I was tagged on some stuff today. Thank you all. I can't remember who it was that tagged me.
I think Gabriel.
For the first time since I've been writing articles or had a website and a podcast, I had one up on Rich, which was nice. Yeah, that guy, he's kind of a punk ass bitch, to put it lightly.
I got a story about Rich that I can't share on the show.
I got a story about Rich that I want to share on the show. One of my favorite stories I told some people in the chat today about Rich was a few years ago. Hell no, this was Origins. Do you remember Marvel Wolverine Origins? Right?
I think so.
Paul Jenkins. When that originally came out.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like Rich Johnson just froze his internet.
Hold on, you froze there.
For a second.
Yeah, start over with when Wolverine Origins came out.
I've noticed a dip in my internet. I need to call them tomorrow.
You're the dip in the internet.
I am the dip in the internet. So what happened was, so Origins was coming out. Rich was trying to figure out what it was. Nobody knew what it was. So I think what happened, he called Joe Quesada. Joe Quesada told him this bullshit story because he knows how Rich is. He was like, yeah, man, it's a story of, you can't say shit, though. If I tell you, don't post it on your website. It wasn't Bleeding Cool. It was before it was Bleeding Cool. I can't remember what it was called.
Lying in the gutters.
Lying in the gutters. Thank you. And Rich was like, yeah, of course I won't. So he was like, Origins is about the story how Peter Parker got molested by Uncle Ben. And we want to just destroy that, story, that beautiful connection they had. And dude, like literally he goes and posts it, right? And then I think Quesada just emails him like, Rich, you're a dumbass, and that's it. I love that story. So yeah, it was really nice. We got tagged a lot on Twitter about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and Jeremy Clark definitely stood up for you in that tweet. That was cool of him.
There's a lot of cool people in the group, man. So I'm really, really grateful for it.
I also am grateful for it. A lot of cool people have said really nice things about my talk to the old folks home. It's the most views I've ever gotten in 24 hours on my channel. It's certainly the most comments and certainly the most likes, and tons of people have responded from the Omnibus group. It's just been really heartwarming. I just am over the moon over how nice people have been.
For people asking in the chat, Bleeding Cool is a comic book news / gossip / controversy clickbait website.
They're a national Inquirer. They're a national Inquirer of comic book news.
I actually like them for the most part. I mean, you know, once you're
Rich
you can dig through the nonsense
when he was on the top of his game, man. Mm-hmm. So, by the way, I have to say something. I wish I could have joined you guys when you were announcing the not the reprints, but the original 15 Omnis, because it was the most awesome thing just to hear. I was watching it, because I was out with my wife and kids. My wife was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm watching the OmniBros announce the Omnis." She's like, "You just announced those." I'm like, "Yeah, but I want to hear what they have to say." I think my favorite thing was like Jess was like, "I don't know what that is." Cole, what is that? Is that a guy with a sword?
Basically, yeah.
I think I wish I could reach through the internet. Be like, "Come on, Jess."
Oh, that was Thursday night's show.
That was Thursday night show, right? You're like, horror lives. I don't know what that is. I'm like, this shit you could have read when you were a kid. How do you not know what this is?
Yeah, but we had fun.
Oh, we
were not
fun.
as informed, but we had fun.
Yeah, it was great. Metal Pig.
Yeah.
The footage of the young Jess gave me confusing, tingly feelings. Huh. Yep. I'll take that as a compliment, but
pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Like oh look, damn.
Yes, that was a great experience, and it was fun talking about Omar's books on Thursday's show.
And also for Bruce in the chat, Bleeding Cool didn't do anything. They just announced the article or the omnibus is coming out that Omar announced like 5 days ago,
and didn't give him credit.
Yeah,
Omar's the source.
It's out there. It's Rich. I don't expect them to. Okay, I don't. Whatever.
Well,
I am excited.
They should have at least sourced it.
I will say, I know there's some people disappointed with the reprints and stuff, but I think it's safe to say that 2020 is the year that we're going to get the most reprints. I don't know how many years people have been in the omnibus game, but I mean, there was a time we were getting 1 or 2, if we were lucky, reprints a year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And there were random things that already had been reprinted, like New X-Men. I remember being so upset that New X-Men got reprinted for a 3rd time. I'm like, what? That's been printed before. Like, now, I mean, seriously, just in the last quarter, we're getting 6. In the first, it's crazy. So, just hang in there. Don't, I always tell people, don't buy things over cover, or just be patient. Unless you got the money, then fuck it. Buy whatever you want. I'm serious. Some people do have money and they don't want to wait. So
or just collect how you want to collect. No big deal. I'm not getting any of those reprints, but I'm happy for anybody out there who don't have those and they need them, and now they're going to get them pretty soon. Right. All I care about is that Thunderbolts omnibus, dude. That's all I care about. Baby. I know it is. I'm going to be coming too.
I enjoyed watching Jess fight Omar, who was in the chat during Batter Days. Haha, you should join us more often, Omar, says Taylor Brown.
I would if I could. I was out. I had my earbuds in. I was listening to you all.
Well, I think it's great that Marvel's reprinting so many out-of-print Omnis that have cost so much on eBay. I think it's awesome.
Right. I mean, and then you're always going to have people that are upset, like, oh, that's not, Silver Age Thor Volume 2 or something obscure that probably I don't make the decisions, I give them a list of things. I give them the top most wanted list that people have voted for. I don't, and I'm just the messenger.
I noticed a lot of X-Men, Omar. Yeah, a lot of X-Men.
New Warriors reprint.
I didn't see that coming.
Who asked for that?
Not me. I swear to God.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
That's not on any list at all that you ever gave him.
That's gonna sell 5
or
copies.
Every list.
That's gonna sell 5 copies, and he's gonna go ring what's his fucking name up, Rich over at Bleeding Cool. All right, I'm gonna give you the scoop from now on. This idiot just lost us a lot of money. But no, I'm excited, man. 2020. I said it before. It's the year of the reprints. If you had to catch up, now's the time. It's a good time because, they can't reprint everything. Because Jesus Christ, you all saw how many Omnis we're getting just in that last quarter alone.
There's a budget. There's a budget involved. Most of us can.
Right. Well, and I think realistically, you can't. Even if you wanted everything a month, oh my God, that's going to be an expensive month. Let me look at September. I just released the schedule today. September has 7 of them. Just Marvel.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and the crazy part is, I said this in my last video, was they always surprise us with more Omnis within the solicits. As the solicits come out, I remember there were a couple of times that I think I've done a solicit with Jess, and I'm like, oh shit, that wasn't in the list they sent me. And there's a new omnibus in there. So they do that. So it's not like a surprise, like, hey, we're canceling this. It's like, oh, a surprise. We're also doing this. So
they'll all get canceled anyways. Oh, no, wait, wrong company.
Oh,
Right.
man. But,
I thought the Wolverine Omnibus was getting reprinted.
mm-hmm. It's April, I think.
All right. Because Make Havoc in the chat was saying he wanted the Wolverine Omnibus reprinted.
Make Havoc, you're covered. You need to buy. You need to buy that.
That one's coming.
I need everyone to buy that Wolverine Omnibus.
Me too. So I can get a Wolverine Volume 2.
Everybody needs to go buy that Thunderbolts Omnibus.
L. Denver. Oh, cool. I'll read the schedule on Bleeding Cool Saturday. My man.
What I didn't get a chance to see your video. What does Thunderbolts encompass? Is it the very beginning? We don't know yet.
All I was given was the titles. And that's it. And then the month they're coming out in, tentatively, right? This could change. Not that they're going to get canceled, but that they could move a slot up or down, whatever. The Thunderbolts, I think, is just Volume 1. I assume it's going to be the Busick stuff. I mean, that's where you would start. So I think that's the way to do it.
People have been asking about that and Moon Knight. What ones?
I know. I'm almost 100% sure Moon Knight's going to be the classic run. I mean, it'd be cool if we had surprise me if it was the Charlie Houston run.
Yeah,
but I think it's going to be the classic run.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of good stuff coming out, man. A lot of good stuff that I know I'm not the only one that won it. There's a lot of people that have been wanting a lot of this stuff. So, and the beauty of it is the people that had a fear of they've released the epics. There's no way. No, like I said it before, David was like, no, it doesn't affect the sales of Omnis. People that collect epics will keep getting epics, and people that get Omnis will get Omnis or upgrade, whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's a fun time to be a collector, man, or a reader rather.
Led Brazil, you are welcome. Thank you, Jess, for recommending The Savage Shores. What an awesome book. Good. I'm glad you liked it.
Yeah, so we got to get Jess Van Omnibus 2 now.
No, we do not. You sucker.
You need to buy that so you can get Van Omnibus 3.
No, I'm not rebuying that.
You need Van Omnibus 3 to get to the good Venom stories, and which will come out in Van Omnibus 4.
Can I just wait till Van Omnibus?
You're not going to be a monster and just own a Volume 1 and 4.
I'm going to get a Volume 1 and a Volume 4 and be happy with it.
Your friends will come over and make fun of you. What title did the Thunderbolts appear in? That was they first appeared in Peter David's Hulk.
445? 448?
Yeah, something like that. And they're set to maybe appear in the MCU?
The Thunderbolts?
Yeah, rumor because of Zemo.
449. I was close. 449.
449. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Betty Ford.
Because it's important.
Sorry,
yeah,
guys.
without you,
half
to be a lot of alcoholics out there.
half the chat stuff is compliments to me, so I'm going to be thanking
Oh, yeah,
people
go ahead and
randomly.
toot your own horn, man. That's
Yeah,
cool.
you tooted yours yesterday. That's enough.
I wasn't on the show yesterday.
Neither was I.
Oh,
Sure.
so how the hell did I toot my horn? And how did you know? You weren't watching me.
Your horn gets
Because
tooted.
you're always tooting your horn in the shower.
Yeah, I have a time slot for that.
Yeah, you ever watch? Have you watched American Beauty?
Of course, that's where my life.
yeah.
Have you watched it
I had
recently?
stayed with my ex-wife.
I was going to say, have you watched it recently at your current age?
Oh, I was being serious. Like if I had stayed with my
No.
ex, that's the way my life would have turned out.
No, I'm just saying. I've loved that movie, but I haven't watched it probably in like 15 years. And I watched it the other day, and I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm in trouble."
You're that guy. You're Kevin Spacey.
Well,
yeah, except
you know,
yeah.
you can't say his name just like that.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you're the actor that Kevin Spacey played.
Gotcha.
Character. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except I don't have a thing for teenage cheerleaders, but everything else, then it's going about that route.
Well, I've been that character for 20 years now, so I get it.
Oh, this conversation can get creepy really quick.
Maybe we should talk about books.
Let's talk about some comics.
Maybe we should ask
What?
him just is continuing with Berserk. Did you get volume 2 yet?
Gabe, I have not, and I meant to tell you that I don't know when I'm going to. So, in fairness to you, you should go ahead and spoil it and talk all about it because I just can't promise when I'm going to get it.
All right. So there's this part where Batman shows up.
It's all drawn by Adam Hughes. Bunch of women.
Giant pterodactyl shows up.
Paul Dini's topless chicks show up out of nowhere. It's really weird.
Okay, wait. I'm going to be ordering it.
Betty Page comes down like he's one of the Godhead.
Betty Page.
Trying to think of all these things that I know Jess has on his top shelf.
So the bailiff around Griffin's neck finally comes alive, and with that comes all kinds of disaster and terrible things, and then Trump gets elected president.
I love the Betty Page reference. How did you even know that? I don't. Oh, that's too good.
And then Farrah Fawcett shows up.
Alive or dead?
Both.
Ooh, I like that
Yeah.
storyline. So, would you like to do reads or hauls first?
I ain't got shit, so we can do reads.
You didn't read or haul anything?
No, I didn't haul anything, or my haul hasn't come in. My haul's been delayed, so I'm waiting for it. It's just Batman and something else. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Bruce is right. This means Jess is not going to continue with Berserk. It's going to be an orphan title on his shelf.
I don't know that that's true. It's just that I have an awful lot of other stuff that I need to read first. I don't want to give up on it yet.
You could have done that instead of talking to a bunch of old people who are just going to die anyways.
Whoa, God bless.
I totally do not endorse that comment.
How many times do you say that on the show? I totally do not. You should just wear a T-shirt that says that.
Gabe does not speak for me.
Oh boy. This show is
You're
awesome.
killing Gio. Like I see Gio over there having a panic attack. By the way, look at him. Poor guy. That poor dude. You okay, Gio?
I'm okay. I don't want to get a flag on YouTube for I don't know what.
Are you gonna curse Jess out? Oh, that
No.
would be classic. That's the one guy that makes you snap. Jess.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
So what did you all read then? If not Berserk or whatever.
I finally read Sheets. I made a video on it on my channel.
Oh, what'd you think of it?
I liked it.
No, you tell him to go watch the video.
No, come on.
You
I'm
tell
not
him
that.
to go watch that video.
I wanted to talk about it here. It's about reads.
I'm not that mean. Come on.
Omar.
I thought it was pretty cute and a good way for kids and teenagers to read about grief and death and ghosts and stuff. The only thing I kind of didn't like about the story was that at the end, I was expecting sort of like this big revelation or epic dramatic thing, and it just quietly ends. and you have a fun time with the story, but it just ends. I'm like, okay, it's over. But I did like Wendell, the ghost with the blankets and stuff. That was really cute. I liked it a lot.
I love that book.
Yep. I didn't know there's a sequel coming out. That's new.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. And the free comic book day issue, hopefully it does get collected in there, because I don't want to track down a free comic book day issue. Come on, it's 2020.
Smile is the book I was thinking of, the graphic novel.
Sheets is from Lion Forge? Lion Forge, yeah.
Yeah. Wasn't that like the #1 best-selling graphic novel in this decade? It's crazy. Smile.
Yeah.
Did you read anything else, Gio?
I started reading No Longer Human, but it is going to take me a long time to finish that because it's dark and it's graphic.
Is it the Ito stuff?
Yeah.
So the original, the original story, right? Like behind it, the guy committed suicide and all that. It's dark and depressing, man.
I know. That's why I'm like, because people want me to review it, because I have a playlist on my channel for all the Ito books.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to do it because, whatever. But now I'm reading it. I'm like, I don't want to. I'm such a optimistic, wholesome guy that I'm like, I don't want to go into this rabbit hole. But I'll get through it, I guess. I just got to think it's a book and just ignore all the dark and depressing stuff.
What about you, Gabe? What have you been reading?
Not shit.
Not shit.
No, it was a crazy, out of control week. 2 weeks for me. This week, including signings and everything else like that at the store. So I didn't really get a chance to sit down and read much. Bunch of family coming into town, gross stuff like that, getting in my way of reading. Hanging out with old folks.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, reading man? You too busy to read Berserk. What did you read? What is better than Berserk that you read? Let me see.
I'm not saying anything's better than Berserk.
You just did.
I didn't say that. You said that.
You say I'm too busy to read Berserk. There's other stuff I'd rather read than Berserk, and you're about to show me what they are.
I didn't say it was better than Berserk. There's just other stuff I want to get to before I get to Berserk. Don't mess with me.
That's what that means.
No, I don't think so.
Put yourself on full screen.
Yeah, okay.
I hate it when mommy and daddy fight like this.
I'm getting rid of you, that's for sure.
Gabe feels so awkward.
I read Ghost Money, Death in Dubai I think this is by Lion Forge also.
Lion Forge buddies, nice.
Yeah, this I had been hearing about for a long time, and I finally got around to reading it. This involves a young woman with oodles of money in the Mideast that they suspect is all Al-Qaeda money. That they go. This is heavily influenced by 9/11. That the central theme is that Al-Qaeda made a ton of dough by shorting stocks, airline stocks, and which cratered, of course, after 9/11. And then they cashed in and made all this money. And the rumor is this young woman is the heir to that fortune. And this book involves her friendship with a young lady named Lindsay from London, who's just a normal, everyday person. But this Mideast heir has oodles of money and takes all kinds of amazing trips everywhere. And this book gets involved in about 4 different subplots having to deal with the Americans trying to get their hands on that bank account. The woman inherits the full bank account at 28. She's the daughter of the president of Tajikistan, and there's a lot. It's all about the Mideast. It's very well illustrated, and it is a super great ride. It's a major adventure. It shows all the various factions, including the Americans, trying to get their hands on the money, trying to prove that is the money. The Americans capture this woman, the young woman with all the dough, and implant into her eyes cameras, microscopic camera lenses in her corneas, so they can see what she's seeing, so they can access her bank account and get the money. And it goes way on from there. And the Lindsay character from London, you see her grow a lot. She was this naive little waif in the beginning. She turns into a super badass trying to save her friend. And there's a guy that they accuse of being a terrorist leader. He's really just a poet that the main protagonist falls in love with. And it just goes, you have to read this book carefully because there's a lot of different plot points going on in it. However, I will say you are rewarded because this book rocks. I thought it was fascinating. I thought it was very interesting. I was really happy that I read it. It's a book that requires some, whoops, I can't show you that page. It's a book that requires a lot of concentration. You can't be doing that millennial thing of watching TV and checking out your bank account and reading this book. You've got to concentrate and read this book carefully, but it is well worth it. Ghost Money, Death in Dubai.
Millennials don't have bank accounts.
Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Well, what country was this from? The woman? I'm sorry.
She's from like Tajikistan. I think they made up a country.
Oh, I think it's right next there to Carbomistan from G.I. Joe. You know what I'm talking about, Omar. I think
Sadly, I
Omar. Yes.
I read that book. I agree with Jess. It's a really good book.
Oh, good. I didn't.
I
know
read
you
it while I was watching television and writing a novel too, so I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Yeah, the millennial thing. I read it while writing a poem about my transgender.
I'm not even a millennial, and I was able to do. No, it's a great book. I really liked it. I love the artwork too. It reminded me a little bit of what are the Luna Brothers, right?
Yeah,
a little bit of that kind of style,
Mhm.
but it's good. It's a good read.
But just don't you listen to music when you read comics?
I do.
Very low level, but yeah, I listen to instrumental shoegaze, ambient music that's doesn't have lyrics in it. Yeah,
you
I
listen
do.
to that millennial ASMR stuff. Is that what it's called?
I don't listen to that. I will if you want me to, but I haven't.
Don't,
you know what it is, right?
I do.
Okay.
Don't, but just know that there's a ton of money in that, and I wouldn't fault you for starting a channel.
What about the new millennial hype music of holiday music from the other side of the room? You guys heard about this kind of stuff?
What?
No.
Nope.
So there's this. It's huge apparently from the things I've been told. Is I guess it's there for kids away at school, like in college or whatever, and it's music. It's lo-fi music, so it's all just the lo-fi tones of holiday music. So it sounds like you're at home and your family is having a holiday party playing music, but it sounds so low, so it sounds like it's coming from a couple rooms over.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, Ryan Blue Thunder is saying that Tajikistan is the #2 country in the world for export of potassium. So
Bananas.
Wow. Did he just know that?
I don't know.
'Cause,
And here's
damn.
somebody from Sri Lanka.
Oh, I know.
Hello. Greetings to
Ooh.
Sri Lanka.
Oh, I remember Ludith. Good guy.
Ryan Blue Thunder, who's the 4th country with the highest import of potassium?
And I read one more book that was great from Valiant, Britannia.
You've been waiting for that one for a while, haven't you?
You mean?
It's a Borat joke. I get it now.
Oh,
Wait, what was the country?
Trashcanistan.
no, that he was Borat came from a real country. He came from like Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. That's right. And he says it's the 3rd. Okay, I get it.
Okay, I get it too. That's
You got
funny.
it, man. You trolled us. Well done.
You did troll us.
I'm gonna give him an Instart Trades gift card.
I'm gonna put him in timeout too.
What the hell? What are you doing?
Okay, Britannia from Valiant. It's not part of the Valiant universe. You don't need to know any Valiant. No.
Oh,
the art is spectacular. It deals with ancient Rome. They're having trouble out on the outskirts of their empire, and Nero is the emperor, and he's nuts. And something happens to this. There's lots of good blood and gore. Something happens to this one soldier, and there are Vestal virgins. Women have no place in Roman society except for the Vestal virgins. They keep the fire of Rome burning constantly, and they have like oracular powers. They are seers. The main Vestal virgin has mystical powers.
Yes, I have a serious question. I've not read a single of the new Valiant stuff. Does it all tie together? So is that book standalone, or is it tied to another series?
It's a standalone, like Dr. Mirage. Dr. Mirage is standalone also.
Is that a Valiant book?
That is, yes.
Okay, but I haven't read it, so I don't know what you meant, but got it.
Yeah, this is
Peter
standalone.
Milligan,
you don't need to know.
when he's not writing X-Men.
Oh, yeah, he wrote a great book here. You don't need to know anything about the Valiant universe to enjoy this book. A soldier gets badly wounded in battle. The Vestal virgins take him, cleanse him, and make him a detective. He's called the Detector, and Emperor Nero sends him out on various missions that involve the supernatural and mysticism and magic to solve problems on the outer edges of the Roman Empire, and which is an area called Britannia. And it's 3 arcs, and I loved this book. The 3 stories are so interesting. The Detector has a friend who is originally a slave of his that's now free, but decides to stick with him. And he's sort of like his Robin to the Detector's Batman, only he's much bigger than Batman. And the art is just great in this whole book. And I think Peter Milligan has a winner here. I recommend this to everyone. You don't need to know anything about Valiant. All you need to know is that I bought it and it's awesome. It deals with a lot of mysticism, a lot of ancient rites and rituals, the craziness of Emperor Nero, and all the interesting kind of problems that Rome was having with some of their outer edge conquests in Britannia. And it involves a lot of mysticism and occult type weirdness that the Detector doesn't necessarily believe in, but he uses his detecting powers to suss out crimes. And I loved this book. I loved Britannia. And that is what Omnidog has read.
Damn. Well, are you going to do reviews of those on your channel?
I am.
Oh, you should just take like clips of this show and just upload them on your channel. Because I feel like you did a really mini good review of that. You sold me on Britannia.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's like a really cool book.
I think you'd really enjoy it, Omar.
Yeah, but I'm busy reading Berserk, so I don't have time to read some books. All right. I'm kidding. I'll read it. Actually, I've been looking at it. I love that cover. I love luring Jess into the jokes. Love it. One of my favorite things about him.
Yeah.
So Gabe didn't read anything.
Nope.
Gio read a couple of books that he's trying to get through.
I'm still traumatized after Berserk. You
need a break. It's good to have a breather. I've been reading this for Old Reader, New Reader, and I can't wait to talk about it. It's one of my favorite books. This is Jason Aaron's run on Wolverine and the X-Men. It's the post-Schism book.
Oh,
So-
and it's badly out of print, so you're going to get everybody all hyped up and they can't get the book.
Jesus Christ, you sound like everybody else.
Now we know somebody that can get it reprinted though.
Not for 2020, guys. We're gonna be drowning in debt.
2021.
So Wolverine and the X-Men, yeah. This one had 2 covers. This is the cover that I like, though.
Did it have 2 covers?
Yeah. Mhm.
The Omni had 2 covers?
I'm almost 100% sure. Yes.
Oh, interesting. I've never.
Because
saw
the
another
other cover had. Oh, what was the other issue it had? Anyway, but that's what I've been reading. I've been really enjoying it. And then I read. Let me see if I can say his name right. Ta-Nehisi Coates. Is that right? Somebody?
Ta-Nehisi. Yeah.
All right. His Captain America, which was solid. And I heard like somebody left a comment on the video I did today that apparently it goes downhill, which sucks because I really, really like that first volume. They're releasing it in oversized hardcover, and it's freaking awesome. So that's pretty much what I've read. What else did I read? I read TMNT Volume 10, and I read TMNT Volume 10 and Transformers Volume 10 from IDW. And hoping to get Transformers World in Their Eyes, whatever the hell it's called, sometime this week.
Comic Rima is asking, on a scale from 1 to 5, what do you give that book?
You got to tune into the show tomorrow, man. That's how I review them.
Perfect. I was just gonna say that. Don't tell
There
him.
you go.
I really liked it. I can tell you that. I really like it. It's a great book. It's a good read. Nick Bradshaw, I miss that dude's internal artwork, man. He was the up and coming Arthur Adams of this generation.
Yeah, his stuff's amazing, dude.
Now
Too
he
bad
only
he's back
does-
doing covers.
He just covers, man. Which I mean, yeah, cool, but damn it, we need somebody with that kind of art style doing books.
Well, I think even with Wolverine and the X-Men, he was in and out of that title a lot. And I remember also I think he did on smaller paper to make it go a little bit quicker for him. They gave him smaller paper to work on.
That's interesting.
My favorite old reader, new reader episode was when he made the girls read Claremont and they hated it.
Make them. It was, first of all, it was for my birthday. We read Dark Phoenix Saga, and I was drunk out of my mind, and I wasn't expecting them to hate. Let's see who hates the Dark Phoenix Saga. What?
People who didn't read it growing up.
It was so amazing.
Ripping into it, and Captain Smart Comics was on defense.
I was on defense the entire time. I remember ending the episode going, we're going to have some auditions for new members of Old Reader, New Reader starting next week.
Oh, is it a prerequisite that everybody has to like Claremont?
You goddamn Skippy, it is. It's Chris Claremont. Yeah, he's dialogue heavy. But apparently so was that bondage book I had to read. What the hell was it? Sunstone. I'd read like a Silver Age comics. I don't want to hear from Maddie anymore. But that is all I have read, guys.
Nice.
Y'all want to talk about books coming out this week?
We saved that after Halls.
Oh, we're doing hauls.
Yeah.
My bad.
We do it even though you didn't get anything, Omar.
Did you get anything, Omar?
It's coming in. I have my order
coming
coming in sometime.
Did anybody get anything?
Yes.
There we go.
Okay, good.
I'll save this show. Can I show Blu-rays? Is that acceptable?
I don't
have a
care.
Blu-ray.
I don't care.
I upgraded my copy of the Paprika DVD, so I got it on Blu-ray. I didn't have this on Blu-ray.
I've never heard of that.
It's an anime film. Basically, they invent a machine to go into people's subconscious and dreams and stuff, and they're trying to look for a serial killer, and it's pretty wonderful. It's from Satoshi Kon, one of my favorite directors.
That sounds cool.
It's awesome. Book-wise,
Better than Inception.
yeah, it's a lot better than Inception.
Shut your whore mouth.
No, it's true.
I stand my ground. It is better than Inception. Satoshi Kon was a mastermind. Like, the guy was amazing, Jess. He's the guy that did Perfect Blue. He's the guy that did Millennial Actress. Like, seriously, you would really like it. Go check out Perfect Blue whenever your horror show comes back.
Jess knows nothing of that. You can just be making up titles and just be like, oh, okay.
I know it's in one ear, out the other. God damn it.
Look, my Kon collection is growing. You got Perfect Blue on
I
Blu-ray.
know Perfect Blue came out. Yeah, it's a good one.
Millennium Actress, one of my all-time favorite movies. Paprika, and he also did these two.
Yes,
Agent,
Paranoia Agent and Tokyo,
Tokyo
God.
God. Yep. This is getting a Blu-ray this
Oh,
year.
good.
So,
I'll be getting that.
Yeah. So book-wise, because
Not a 4K. They're just so behind the times.
the thing is, they're remastered from a 4K transfer, but they're put out on Blu-ray, which annoys me. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Yeah. Book-wise, I got Demon Slayer Volume 10.
Yes.
I got my favorite manga, Beastars Volume 4. And comics. Comic-wise, I got TMNT Volume 10.
Very
Yes.
How'd you get that before I did? You're in Puerto
Magic.
Rico.
Hey,
Wow, that
magic.
was racist.
What the hell?
You're in Puerto Rico.
It takes 10 times as long for him to get stuff.
I have
It wasn't racist. It's geography.
I have an answer to that, but I don't want to say. I'll leave the mystery for another time.
Yeah, leave me frazzled.
Yeah. I'm going to mention it on this show. Don't worry.
Okay.
That's all I hauled.
Well, you've got me interested in Paprika.
It's really good. Seriously.
Yeah, man.
It's really good on like deviled eggs.
It's also true. Any of the Satoshi Kon movies you're going to love. They're fantastic, mature animated films in every sense of the word. They're really great.
Well, is it on Crunchyroll?
No, because the rights are all over the place. This is owned by Sony. This is by G Kids, which these two are by G Kids. They just got the license. And don't tell anybody, but this is a bootleg because this is terribly out of print. And this is from
Pioneer owned that, and Gineon, I think.
Yeah.
Tokyo Godfathers was actually owned by an American production company. I cannot remember.
What the heck? Destination Films.
I gotta buy Paprika to enjoy it.
Start with Perfect Blue. I'm serious. You would really dig Perfect Blue.
It's amazing.
That's a huge masterpiece.
And Berserk.
And Berserk later. Yep.
What streaming service has all the Studio Ghibli stuff now?
Netflix.
If you live in Australia and,
Yeah.
and anywhere else but America.
Bastards.
Yeah.
That's racist.
Also racist. Jess, have you been using my Crunchyroll account? What have you watched?
I haven't used it
There's
yet.
a
I just
category
remembered.
under hentai. That's all.
I haven't make havoc, but I will. I had forgotten that I had access to it till just now. You were kind enough to share it with me. Thank you.
Yeah. But it's a fun movie. You should watch it.
Okay.
The chat says HBO Max.
Yeah, HBO Max has some. They did a deal with G Kids, but I don't think they have everything.
Well, don't they own everything now? G Kids?
Yeah, except Grave of the Fireflies. That's still with Sentai.
Yep.
I think.
And that's nobody needs to watch that, especially if you're in a good mood and don't want to cry.
Yeah.
It will break your heart. That's a hard one to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Jess?
I hauled for cover price. I found Batman, Bruce Wayne, Fugitive. Actually, I got it for a little less than cover. It's out of print.
Why made you get the original printing instead of the new printing? That was missing some issues.
Because I'm a fucking idiot.
I'm just kidding, dude. I love you so much. I just want to
God damn you. God damn you.
New printing.
God, I hate you.
That's the new printing. You're good,
That's
man.
what I thought.
That one has everything.
That's what
I
I
was
thought.
hoping that you did an hour research. Okay, which one is it? Which one is it? Glad you got it, man.
It's authority all over again.
I'm sending you out of the chat.
I'm sorry.
Just until you're going to unfriend him on Facebook now.
I totally am.
Oh, the shit just got real if he unfriended me.
I sold this and regretted it ever since. And so I found my boy Eric Fedorchek is always checking Craigslist all over the place in the country. He found somebody selling this for $80 in Long Island, and the guy was nice enough to ship it to me. So I got the Man-Thing Omnibus, which I'm very happy about. And it's in beautiful condition. Beautiful condition.
I didn't know you were a Man-Thing, I don't want to say lover,
Giant
Yeah.
size man thing.
Keep trying.
Fair.
Keep trying, dude.
Hold on, man thing.
You can think of a joke. Go ahead. Think of a
I'm
joke.
not. That's too easy. Come on.
Uh-huh.
Man thing. Good. I'm glad. I didn't know you were that much of a fan that you sold it and then you went back to get it.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were so hard for man thing. Is that what you're trying to say, Omar?
No, I was being serious. I made him mad. Look at his face. He's not amused, guys.
Okay. Next, I got Conan the Barbarian from IST, Volume 3, I think this is.
It is.
It's volume 3.
Volume 3, yes. And then, like everybody else on the planet, I got Hulk by Peter David, which I'm incredibly happy about since my copies of the paperback got destroyed in the flood. So I'm way happy.
Are you good with that cover? Or is that... I know some people had issues with the recolors.
The recolor.
Of the cover.
I actually don't care. It's fine with me.
Good. Good man.
It looks fine. I don't know.
I kind of dig that cover. I wish I had gotten that one, but
I wish that cover wasn't ruined by that best Hulk written since Stan Lee blurb.
Oh yeah, it does have that. The best Hulk writer since Stan Lee from Rich at Bleeding Cool.
Shut up. They're never going to quote that guy. That's right, because you don't believe that Stan Lee wrote any of those stories, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Did we land on the moon?
No, and then 9/11 was an inside job, according to
All right, moving on.
Whoa. Keep going.
Jet fuel does not melt steel beams.
Wow, somebody watched 2 documentaries.
Yeah. No, actually, I read that in a book. What was that one that Rick Beach did? The Big Lie? It's a comic called The Big Lie, and it's all about that stuff. It's all crazy nonsense, but whatever.
Did you haul anything?
Yeah, let's see what I got. Since we did have a
big
signing, let's get off topic, right?
Yikes!
Back on topic. So we had a big signing in the store again. We had Donny Cates in the store again, and Jim Lee in the store again. No, they're awesome dudes. So I got my Venom oversized hardcover signed by Donny Cates. Let me open it up real quick. He signed that for me. And my Thanos Donny Cates oversized hardcover, got that signed as well from Donny Cates. And oh my god, my Heroes Reborn omnibus. I totally
what did Jim Lee say when you showed him that?
Nothing. He just did this instead.
Oh, that's beautiful. Was that free, bastard? Oh, that's beautiful.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So yeah, he did an awesome, badass thing sketch. I didn't ask for it or anything. He just threw it in there for me. So super grateful for that. I love his thing. It's not the thing on here. This is Brett Booth, but his thing in the Fantastic Four series is great. It's probably one of the better things I've seen in a while since then. And also, oh my god, I got my Jim Lee DC Legends Artifact Edition, the Artist Edition, signed by Jim Lee as well.
Now these are smaller than your Artist Edition books that you collect, right?
No, they're the same size. The difference between, and then it's signed. And I got a Batman sketch on it too.
Nice.
Damn.
Wow, look how the few lines that he uses, and it is amazingly like Batman with just that few lines. Wow, what an artist.
So the difference between an Artifact Edition and an Artist Edition is Artist Editions are complete issues, where Artifact Editions are just kind of like a random hodgepodge of pages and covers and stuff like that. So Artist Editions, like the ones I got, you can actually physically, you could read the entire story. Like what's that Daredevil one I got? The Born Again. Like that's the first time I read Born Again was in the Artist Edition. I read that, that entire series through the original art. So that's the difference. So that's my haul. Nothing fancy.
It's a badass haul.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really really excited and grateful for that opportunity to get that stuff happening.
Rightly so.
I saw a tweet from Donnie Cates. He was he drew something at Torpedo Comics. I think somebody tagged you on it, right? And then Jim Lee inked it and just made it this beautiful piece of artwork.
Yeah, they did it a couple of times, different things like that. There's a lot of awesome. God, there's a lot of sketches that came out of that signing that were out of control.
What did
Jim Lee did some
those sketches? Did those get auctioned off or something?
No, those are for customers. Those are already paid for by customers.
Wow.
Yeah. So there was like a Carnage that Jim Lee did, which is awesome because I don't think Jim Lee ever did much spider related stuff. So see a Carnage that he did is really super badass on that red blank absolute Carnage cover. Really made it awesome. And he always throws in like you saw on my thing, like he busts out the whiteout marker and he really just kind of tags it up with really cool stuff on there as well.
He does that at smaller cons like at your shop, right? Because I know when he goes to conventions, like he really doesn't have any time for that kind of stuff.
Well, because at conventions,
it's huge.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's huge. There's 60,000 people in line.
It's crazy. Like Jim Lee is one of those guys, and I want to say like you still, even though you pay to get in, you still have to pay to see him. Yeah, like it's gotten that big that you still have to pay an extra amount of money to go stand in his line.
Yeah, and usually he's there for like 2 to 3 hours.
2 to 3 hours, exactly.
Signing. Yeah, but at the store, he was there like 7-8 hours. It was a full day, so he was able to do. People had to pay for him, but he did a bunch of really great sketches and commissions for people. And I won't get into the prices. I can talk to you guys about that offline if you care. But yeah, I think I already told you guys before. But still worth it. People complain about the prices, but it's Jim Lee, man. It's it's like musicians or anything else. You get what you pay for. So really good stuff there. So cool. I'm glad everybody likes that stuff. I'm really excited to keep that stuff in my collection. And no, I do think a plane hit the Pentagon, but it's very coincidental that was the record-keeping office after they announced the day before that there was a $1.7 trillion missing out of the budget. Yeah, it all makes sense.
So we're gonna talk about
how did we get there?
Somebody was asking in the chat, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody that brings up anything like that is getting a timeout from now on. That is
no more 9/11 talk. Come on.
Yeah, 9/11 talk.
Yeah,
we don't need that.
Yeah. Let's reel it back in.
Yeah, let's get to previews now.
Yeah. Pretty please.
Oh yeah, let's do previews. Cool.
For this week.
For this week.
Yep. Who's got the thing?
I got it. Give me 2 seconds.
Gabe does.
Thank you, Clarence. Jeffrey. Thank you all.
Hey.
All right. Is it up? Everybody can see it?
Yep.
All right. Let's go ahead and get this started. We're already at almost 6 o'clock. We still got to do the giveaway. So let's go ahead and start out with Image and their releases. As always, you can find these excellent titles from our excellent sponsor, InStockTrades.com, at 12 noon Pacific time, 3 p.m. on the East Coast, and chop that up wherever you guys live. And that's where you can find that. And Jess, you got the discounts ready to go?
I do.
All right. So Image Comics is coming out with Sea of Stars Volume 1, which is Jason Aaron's newest creator-owned project, along with Thumbs, because I think that's about me, because I look like a thumb with 2 thumbs. And going through with Dark Horse, we have Aliens Rescue from Brian Wood. And then we also have, I have no idea what this is, Elfin Lied Omnibus?
Elfin Lead. That's pretty violent. It's like Berserk.
It's a manga.
Mm-hmm. And then we have FF.pixel art of Final Fantasy hardcover.
That book looks cool.
And Perry Bible Fellowship hardcover.
The heck is that?
That is
the 10th anniversary.
I have been neglecting that. 10 years already?
Oh, the cover art's really, really cool looking.
Huh.
Interesting. And going down to IDW, we have Clue Candlestick. We have Disney's DuckTales Volume 7. Love and Other Weird Things. This cover is a little weird.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, you know what I should do? While we're doing this, people should be sending in their
Good idea.
names and addresses to omnibroslive@gmail.com if you want to win the IST $50 gift card. Our fabulous sponsor has ponied up a gift card for us. All you have to do is send your name and the email address you use at IST and send that right now to omnibroslive@gmail.com. And I will pick a random number generator and pick out who wins.
U.S.
Thank you.
only, right? Just is it U.S. only?
No, actually, it can be international. They just have to pay the shipping.
I knew that.
Okay.
All right, and then continuing on with IDW, they're putting out Star Wars Adventures Omnibus.
Nice.
And DC Comics, we have Adventures of Superman, the Jose Luis Garcia Lopez hardcover.
That is 50% off.
That's going to be awesome. And then we have Batman, or Bat and the Cat 80. I'm kidding, Gio, sorry. And we have Aquaman, Death of a Prince Deluxe hardcover.
That is 50% off. What's that book about?
It's the,
A huge spoiler.
yeah, it's a huge spoiler. But yeah, it's the death of Arthur Jr.
Oh.
at the hands of Manta.
Fucking dark, man. Like
Yep.
how his kid dies. Oh, you've never read it, Jess?
No.
Oh, dude, yeah, it's pretty dark. He's a little kid, right? He's not like a teenager or.
No, it was a baby. Yeah, a little kid.
Ugh.
And it led to a rift in their marriage, Mira and Arthur, and a bunch of crazy stuff happened.
Jeez.
So it's not as happy-go-lucky as people like to think with Aquaman. He has some dark stories.
Yikes.
It's okay. It's all been written out of continuity anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't look like that anymore. Yeah, then continuing on, we got Bat and the Cat, 80 Years of Romance. That's odd because they've probably only had a romance for 20 years?
I'd say 80 years of flirting more than anything.
They were married for a while, had kids.
That sounds like me when I go to that old folks home with Jess. No? Okay.
Jess, when you were reading Batman at a younger age, where was he married to Catwoman?
Married? I don't remember that.
And they had a kid?
In the Silver Age?
Mhm.
No, I do not remember that. That was a storyline that I must have missed.
Well, that's your
So,
hunter
I was
coming
asking. I don't know. I thought they had been.
No.
Okay.
No, they had Catwoman towards the late 60s, right around when Batgirl was introduced. She was much darker. Catwoman was. She was no flirty friend of Batman.
But that's where Huntress came from, though, right? It was like an alternate
Earth 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and then we have Batman Beyond trade paperback volume 6. This has been a really good series. And then Birds of Prey, Murder and Mystery
is 50% off.
Nice.
And continuing with the young reader graphic novels.
Wait. I do have to say that Murder and Mystery, one of the best runs of Birds of Prey. If none of you have read it. That's Gail Simone's first run. Those trade paperbacks have been out of print for years.
Nice.
It is fucking brilliant. And I love Chuck Dixon's run on Birds of Prey. But Gail Simone introduced, what's her name? The Huntress to the lineup and just changed it up. And on top of that, you get that nice cake art, and Gabe knows what I mean, by Ed Benes. So it's all TNA.
Oh, they're talking about the Greg Land cover here. Where
No. Don't let that cover fool you. It's Ed Benes, like with, join those thick girls, and it's top notch, man. It's one of the best stories. What's funny is today, like Gail Simone was getting into
I know that was fun.
Twitter debates with people that are like, "No, you don't understand. The Birds of Prey are about this, this, and this, and this." And she's like, "But I wrote the book."
I love Greg Land and his idea of Huntress squatting on top of a keyboard as being sexy or attractive.
That's art.
Yeah.
That's art.
Yeah, it has to be because I don't understand it. Yeah.
That is art. Yeah, don't let that cover fool you. It is the best run of Birds of Prey. And if it's 50% off and somebody won something, though, you know.
I'm interested in checking that out, honestly. I might just pick it up from the store.
Great read.
We've only got 10 people that have entered the giveaway for IST. So let me just announce again, we're giving away an IST gift card.
Yeah.
Send in your name and email address that you use for IST to omnibroslive@gmail.com.
I guess
That's the
nobody
last
wants
time I'm announcing it, so you better send it in.
Yeah, do it now. Don't do it like in 3 days and keep sending me emails. When people like, do this on the rewatch later, it always happens. And then DC is continuing their young reader graphic novels with this Cassandra Cain graphic novel, Shadow of the Batgirl. And Marvel this week, we have Acts of Vengeance trade paperback.
A lot of Marvel books this week.
Whoa.
Avengers by Jason Aaron, Volume 5. Black Widow trade paperback, Widowmaker. Earth X. Wow, Earth X is getting all kinds of love. Earth X trade paperback, new printing. And speaking of new printing, we have Fantastic Four, The Coming of Galactus Epic Collection.
Only available through the direct market, so keep that in mind. You won't see that at Amazon.
Yeah,
if you're waiting to hold out.
Yeah, those DMs fly. Last time they flew out of hard. And continuing the awesome Fantastic Four trend, we have the Fantastic Four Grand Design by Tom Scioli.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the oversized trade paperback kind of format that X-Men Grand Design was in.
And don't let that cover fool you. Invisible Girl is on that cover.
You just can't see it.
Yeah, you just got to hold it at the right angle. It's pretty cool.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man trade paperback volume 2. Iron Man The End trade paperback. Then we got Spider-Man script book. I'm assuming that's from the video game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like the art of the video game.
Yeah. Well, it's a video game suit because that's the Ani Granov image they got there. That's actually the background of my PlayStation 4. Marvelverse graphic novel Black Panther is coming out this week as well. And for those of you that like to spend a lot of money on hardcovers that have like 5 issues in them, here's your Marvel Masterworks Mighty Thor Volume 19 and the variant cover.
Those are both 50% off.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Love the way that Gabe led that in. But they're 50% off, so there you go.
So that's what matters. And then we got Thor by Jason Aaron Complete Collection Volume 2. This is awesome. What If Classic Complete Collection Volume 3. And we got Wolverine The End trade paperback. All right, Boom Studios has got some Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Volume 10. And down here is all the manga and other.
And Jess is about to leave.
No, I'm just stretching my legs because my knees hurt.
Darkstalkers is finally coming out, fellas.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting a couple copies of that coming into the store.
There's 2. There's Darkstalkers, and then what's the other one? Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers.
Mm-hmm.
Finally coming out.
I'm getting all that. That's blatantly for all the awesome art.
Oh yeah,
Alvin Lee art, and just to talk about cheesecake. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Darkstalker cheesecake art.
It's ridiculous. There's no story in there. It's wonderful though.
Moodith, yes. Omnibroslive@gmail.com.
All right. See if there's anything else that you guys want to touch.
Yeah, there's a hardcover. Cardcaptor Saguda.
I'm hoping they release those in a box set later, man. You thinking?
That'd be cool. That'd be kind of cool.
I think they will, just to double dip on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Maybe the last volume could have a
box. Oh.
What else we got? Hero overpowered but overly cautious is a volume 1. A lot of people like to pick up volumes 1 of manga. It's an isekai comedy about a hero, Dark Souls-esque hero that just over prepares for everything, and he's overpowered. It's pretty funny. I'm a Great Prince Emotep. It's supposed to be a Emotep in a different setting. I'm kind of curious to check that out.
Which one?
I'm Great Prince Emotep, volume 1. The second one on that list.
We have a request for that EC Kurtzman Man and Superman. If we could look at that real quick.
Sure.
Have you read this, Jess?
I have not.
I've heard a lot of good things about this. I know a lot of people are excited for it.
So this is a continual series?
No, it's like
It's stuff from the EC vault.
yeah, but it's like the stuff by Harvey Kurtzman. And I know people have been looking forward to this collection. Apparently it was canceled and resolicited, so glad it's back.
And Fantagraphics does nice stuff.
Yes, they do.
That's
So
$30
Lady
is a
Death
good
is
price for that.
back, huh? Anybody here read Polito's Lady Death? Do y'all remember that from the 90s?
No, never. Gross.
No.
What?
Sorry.
Dude, did you watch the anime?
Mm-mm.
I know
Sorry.
that they loved it in Japan.
Yeah.
I bet there's 2 good reasons why.
Of course they did. What else we got? Living Room Matsunaga.
Metabarons box set that Omar highlighted.
Ooh, that's coming
Beautiful.
out.
I want that.
It is gorgeous.
Let's see what the discount is.
Good luck.
Yeah, no kidding.
These things are really expensive for stores to order usually.
25% off.
That's nice.
That's pretty
Not
good.
bad. Yeah.
Keep in mind it's limited to 1,000. No, is it 1,500? Damn it! I just did a video on it. 1,500, but it's worldwide, right? So that's one thing to keep in mind. Now the Incal sold out. That took a few months. I think this one might sell out a little quicker. It's fucking gorgeous though. And if you like Metabarons, then this is the version to own.
So if somebody never read Metabarons before, this is a good place to get stuff for.
If somebody has never read it, I don't know if I'd recommend $150. There's an ultimate hardcover version that's out of print, but you can get it through like a, second party, like a third party seller on Amazon for about $40. I think it's great. This might sound blasphemous, but I like Metabarons more than I did Incal. And I love Incal. This one just reminds me of my youth reading heavy metal magazines. That's why I love this stuff. That's Mill's Tree of Light.
Yeah, I was just going to ask. What is that?
It's a hardcover, and I like that. Oh, it's magnetic press, so
it is.
Good stuff.
Jerome Hamon.
So it's probably from...
Oh, that's a wolf.
Oh, yeah, click on that. Let's see that art.
Are we getting a previews of a preview? Nice.
Moodith is asking, I think both covers.
Oh, it is.
I think so. Mm-hmm.
The Conan, the Marvel years, is that a print?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Well, I know that you all know that the Barry Windsor Smith cover went out quick, but I think finally the John Cassidy cover.
Only took over a year.
This looks good.
This
right?
does
It
look
came
good.
out last January.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. All right, man. I think I'm sold on Nils. I needed something besides Darkstalkers on my orders. Yep. That's it. That's the money shot. Damn.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that looks great.
I want that as a wallpaper.
See, man, the story can be, complete crap, and I'd still read it because of art like that. which is why I own a lot. Oh gosh, we're getting another Pogo box set. I'm so
Pogo?
behind on Pogos. Yeah, 5 and 6.
Huh.
Jess, you get those, right?
I do. I love those.
Yeah,
love Pogo.
You're environmentally friendly.
And volume 6 too.
Yeah.
What?
So they just it's what's it called? It's Fantagraphics. So usually, much like the Peanuts collection, they'll release the box set when the even numbers go.
Felix, you're not too late. Right into OmniBroslive at gmail.com for the giveaway gift card.
Princess Candy, quintessential quintuplets. That's a harem rom-com.
So, Gio, you've kept up with manga. What's the story with Tokyo Pop? They went bankrupt a few years ago, 10 years ago, maybe?
I think like 10 years ago.
Is this print on demand? Is that how they're doing things now?
I think so. Because
it's so weird that they still have things out there and
yeah, they restructured, but I think it's on demand stuff.
that's what I thought. There it is. Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers.
Nice.
Dope looking.
Oh my god. Another $50 book. Yeah.
I really want to read it, but I know it's not going to be anything amazing.
Oh, it's going to be trash. Who cares?
Yeah. I mean,
nobody goes to Street Fighter versus Darkstalkers and expects, Shakespeare. We know what we're getting.
My favorite video game lady is on there. I love Chun-Li, so I got to read it.
Oh, well, Chun? I'm a Morgan kind of dude.
I'm right there too. Morgan and Felicia from Darkstalkers.
Right? What a way to go. I'd die that way. Morgan. Yeah, because remember her Raging Demon was that weird. Oh man. Anyway, Jess, did you ever play fighting games like this?
I did not. Nope.
I know you played video games. I didn't know if you played things like this.
Right. No, I never did.
Oh,
anything else?
That's it.
That's it. All right.
What were the 50% books off again?
They were, one second, I closed it. Let me open it. 50% off books. Adventures of Superman by Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. And Aquaman, Death of a Prince.
Ooh, I didn't pay attention to that. Nice. Gotta get
50%, dude. Birds of Prey, Murder and Mysteries, 50% off.
I zoned out.
Highly recommend that one.
And both the Marvel Masterworks books this week are 50% off. And now I will go to the mailbox.
All right.
While
you do that, Jess, I'm going to bow out and wish everybody a good night. I got to go give my kids a bath. And that's not for anything. That's legitimate. Got to get my kids a bath.
All right. Take care.
Be good, man.
Good to talk to you.
Yeah, guys. See you later.
Bye-bye.
I was thinking of a 9/11 thing to say afterwards, but I'm not.
No.
Jesus Christ. Get out of here.
By the way, did you guys see the cover for the swimsuit illustrated udon book that's coming out?
No, but you had me at swimsuit.
Dude, I mean, it's quite the cover. I'll just say that much. It's the #1 art book on Amazon.
Look it up.
Check it out on Amazon. It's the #1 bestseller right now.
Yeah, we go into swimsuit issues for the story.
Absolutely.
Swimsuit, Capcom. Capcom? You talking about Capcom Udon?
Udon, yeah, the Udon art books. You'll see it eventually.
By the way, Gotham, I'm with you. I wish they had released an omnibus too. Believe me. But right now, oh goddamn! Wow, sorry. Whoops.
Yeah,
that was my natural reaction to that cover.
Yeah, it's quite the cover.
Okay. Oh, there's been different years. 2016, 2000. Oh, this is a collection, huh? Where was I? Shit.
Omnibus. Birds of Prey.
Yes, I really wish they had released an omnibus too, but you know what? I don't think it's gonna happen.
No, I don't think so.
I think
they're content with
they
the train.
They are going through some weird restructuring at DC for the last year, and I hope this year we get some kind of somebody with a vision, somebody with some kind of sense that can get them out of this rut, because competition is good. I think you have the two biggest companies that make wonderful books, like would be good, but I don't know. I just I hope they do, because there's some damn good stories that I wish that were on my bookshelf in hardcover format. So
Okay, I made a mistake.
hoping books that have been announced so far don't get canceled, but who knows? Or share your screen. Y'all got Google, man. I did the same.
Yeah. I mean, technically it's safe, but it's a little raunchy.
It's a little raunchy.
Okay, we have a winner. Winner, chicken dinner. Oh, go ahead.
No, it's okay. Sorry.
Is Gabe in here? I don't think Gabe in here.
No. He wrote on the chat, but then he wrote on our chat. So.
Oh, okay. This person's name is Bernard Fliger, Pfliger. He goes by Ancient Unique. And Bernard, you are the winner of the IST gift card. I will send Omar, who will send Emily the information. And Bernard Fliger.
Thank you for watching, Bernard.
Thank you for watching, and thank you, IST, for giving us that gift card to give away. That's very generous. We appreciate it.
Little did they know that Bernard Fliger is one of my many aliases, like David Gabriel.
What are you doing back there?
Yeah.
You said you had to bathe your kids. Did you leave them in the bathtub? Father of the year.
Oh, damn it. I forgot. No, my wife's a champ, and she already got it handled.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. I know what that means when my wife's got something handled, and I'm going to get yelled after the show's over.
No. I thought we were talking about something other.
Nope.
My kids are banging at the door, so I thought it was time for a bath, but they already got that taken care of. So anyways, who won?
Bernard.
That was
Bernard Fliger.
What does he go by?
Ancient Unique, I think. Wait, let me look.
Ancient
Unique is his, but I don't see him in the chat, so maybe he's just a viewer.
Okay. You need to buy those Birds of Prey books and those Darkstalker versus Street Fighter books.
Oh, man.
Card.
Yeah.
That's kind of stuff like, it's like those, what do I got over there? I got some Joe Mad video game art books from Darksiders just for the art. Like, I don't care about anything else to do with that stuff. And that's exactly what Lady Death is for people. Or anything to come out of like Broadsword. Is it Broadsword still? Or what the hell does Polito have now, Brian Polito? Is it Broadsword?
There you are, Ancient Unique. Congratulations.
Oh, I like it.
He's got Alucard on there.
Gotta like the Castlevania icon he's got going on there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Symphony of the Night. Got to play the fucking castle upside down to 100% complete that bitch.
I love when you have the returning characters from Castlevania 3 in that game. You have to fight them. Oh, what
You're
a great
fucking
game.
nerd.
Yeah, I am. I don't fucking care. I am. Look at me. What am I doing on a Monday night instead of being with my kids and having quality time with you jerks?
I'm doing the same thing. I missed bath time.
All right. Guys, you want to answer some of these questions? Roz has a question. Ryan has a question.
Let me put up Roz's.
As long as not more, is this book out of print?
Do you know what the dimensions of the X-Men Grand Design Omnibus? Oh, okay. Okay. The last time I talked to David, he said he still didn't know, but he was leaning more towards keeping it like one of these standard size. I hate to say standard size omnibus formats, right? Because he says that bookstores hate books that are that big because they find them awkward and don't have a place to put them, and that he has a fear that if they start, or not a fear, but if they start releasing omnis bigger than that, like the Colossal Conan, that wouldn't be the Marvel way. The Marvel way is like a standard. So that's what I heard. He could change his mind though, because he even said in his the last email that I had with him about that was, he said ... but who knows? I could change my mind. So there's that. I hope that kind of answers your question. I know it doesn't help, but that's all I got.
How often does IDW reprint the TMNT volumes? Because I'm tempted to start, but worried 1 or 2 volumes may go out of print.
Once or twice a year, so you're good. I will tell you this much: TMNT and Transformers are their best-selling hardcovers. So they are continuing Transformers, and they are continuing TMNT because they are like their best-selling ones, and they are evergreen. So they will always be in print. You just got to be patient. I think last year, whenever I did a video, I think 2 years ago, a couple of them went out of print, and then I think when you guys got into them, a couple got out of print, but they're constantly coming back. So they're huge.
I can answer this question with a no.
Is it Joe Chip's question?
Yes. No.
He's going to get Venom Omnibus Volume 4, and all his friends are going to make fun of him.
That's right.
Print.
I mean, if it has the Remender stuff, I'll get it.
I think Volume 3 will have the Daniel Way stuff, and I don't know, maybe some of the stuff from the other... Maybe. Do you guys think it'll contain that horrible Marvel Knights Mark Miller Hush storyline? Do y'all remember that? Like it was the Spider-Man Hush by Mark Miller, pretty much ripping off Jeff Loeb's story because Mark Miller, where Eddie Brock, like that. What? No, he dies of cancer. No, it's commit suicide. Yeah, and so Venom is now inside of what's his name, Mac, the
Gargan. Yeah,
Gargan.
Gargan.
Yeah.
So maybe they might. I don't see them including that though, even though it's not. It wasn't supposed to. But whatever.
Well, that Matt Gargan stuff is dope, and he was on the Thunderbolts.
Right, but I don't know what would be included. Maybe they'll pad it out with that kind of stuff to then make the Venom Omnibus Volume 4 just Remender. But I don't see Venom Omnibus Volume 4. I think it'll be called Venom Omnibus by Rick Remender.
Yeah, they have to put that in its own separate category.
Rick Remender, right? And then just you can own it like that instead of having a Volume 1 and 4.
And again, with it being Volume 4, nobody would pick it up because it's Volume 4.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Roberts, I did not see your earlier question for Omar, so submit it again and I'll give it to him.
Between the four of us, we know everything. Whatever we don't know, Louise and Ryley got you. But they're not here.
Facts.
Truth.
That's pretty true, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. We all form a giant.
We get our answers from Bleeding Cool.
Bleeding Cool.
And from Jim Mint and A Week in Geekdom and.
I can get the Paprika movie for $2 on Vudu. Just get the UPC code and go disc to digital. Thank you, Julio.
Oh yeah, just get the code from just Google the barcode. Yeah.
Thanks, Julio.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Wait, how does that work again?
So you can look up a movie like on eBay or on Google where it's like where you get the back with the barcode.
Yeah.
And you could get the Vudu app. And you can scan your screen and it'll but you have to there's another trick to it where it might know your location and it might not do it if you might have to do it from inside like a Walmart or a Target or something like that to make it work.
Are you saving just $2?
No, you're saving just like $30 or whatever.
Yeah, I have to buy it other than that.
Oh, okay.
No, this Blu-ray's cheap. I got it for like $8. So.
Oh, okay.
I got my order in for that Mighty Switch Force. Thank you. Yes. I'm excited for that.
You can get it on Prime. Sorry.
How much is it?
Prime has it for rent $3.99.
Oh, I can rent Paprika?
Yeah.
Oh, done. What about Pretty Blue Eyes or whatever that other one was?
It's all on there. Millennium Actress is on there, and I think you can watch it for free with Prime. And Perfect Blue is $3.99.
Oh, I'll do that.
Tokyo Godfathers,
easy. Dude,
Tokyo
Perfect
Godfathers
Blue is freaking amazing. Seriously, it's some of the best animation and just a hell of a story. What do you? Okay, let's play this game because I didn't play it on my channel. I love to play with you guys. What do you think this omnibus is going to include? Because I have my thoughts, and I think that's obviously one of them right there.
Is this the Donny Cates Cosmic Omni?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's going to be pretty easy to map out. Right.
So Thanos, Cosmic Ghost Rider,
Mhm.
Yep.
What's the Cosmic Ghost Rider spin-off series they did?
Versus the Marvel Universe or something like that. But that's not Kate's though. Remember, that was written by somebody else.
Yeah.
He did do a mini series that was just called Cosmic Ghost Rider, I think.
Right.
And Silver Surfer Black.
Yes, and I would put in the Death of the Inhumans in there to kick it all off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So add
interesting.
those, and I think you've got yourself a hell of an omnibus.
Yeah, that'd be
With
badass.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, to kind of lead into that Silver Surfer Black.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy, like, that we're getting this. Like, Marvel really loves Donny Cates, man, and apparently he's selling stuff. He's their new
So
what's his name? Jason Aaron, right? There for a while, Jason Aaron was getting everything in Omni format.
Well, he's also doing a really bang up job already on Thor.
I haven't read anything yet with Thor.
Do you know what the big thing is that happened in Thor #1?
I've been kept away from spoilers, so I haven't read it. I think 2 issues are out so far, right?
1.
Yeah, it's a call-in show, Tyler. Call right now. I have my phone here. You can talk to the audience.
We'll just give you the link to the chat or to our room.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I can send you the link to this so you can join the show.
It's tax season.
Tyler.
Okay, just a sec, Tyler. I'll get you on the show. Just a second.
T-Lar Blunt.
T-Lar Blunt. Okay, I am going to Facebook, and I will invite him in.
No, Donny Cates also did a Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider too.
He's already calling in.
Are you calling or
How
chatting?
old is this guy? Does he not know how to use technology?
Hi guys. Wow, God, I'm so nervous every time I talk to you guys. Long-time listener, first-time caller, and
Welcome.
just wondering. This question is for the uncanny Omar. I'm just wondering about whether or not he's reporting the quid pro quo services that he's receiving from Marvel and the income he's generating on his 1040 tax return.
I got a good tax guy. He's
nervous
on top of that stuff.
IRS.
That's why I'm giving everything away.
Thank you for calling. Omar will
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great night.
Omar will answer your question on the air.
I appreciate it. Good night. Thanks, guys.
Good
Long time fan.
night.
My man. There was a question about the mapping of Uncanny X-Men. Somebody was asking, was that N-Man or was that somebody else?
We got to do our own OmniBros taxes pretty soon too.
Oh God!
Did you hear that?
Okay.
Yeah, you heard
then
it fine.
Then I couldn't hear you after I pulled my earphones out. That was weird. I couldn't get any sound.
Somebody was asking a question about the mapping of Uncanny X-Men.
Just tell us.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the question was either. It was like something about the Mutant Massacre Uncanny. Was it?
Well, people were asking us yesterday. They were saying, "Is that going to lead right into Mutant Massacre?"
No.
Okay.
It's that I don't have the mapping, but I can 100%. Oh, okay, how about 99% say that there's no way because there's enough material that they can make 2 Omnis for this. And I know it's we'll have, because what they can do is make this go all the way up to 196, so right before Life Death 2, and include all the Asgardian stuff, all the miniseries, the annuals, and then give us another 800-page omnibus because they know that these books sell, and because they know dorks like us will get them, regardless of what's in there. So we'll have a volume 4, and then we'll have a volume 5, or whatever they end up calling it. But that's a 99% no. But I could be wrong. I mean, maybe they'd be generous and give us a 1,500-page omnibus. Be like, here you go. Here's everything. But I'm interested to see where they're going to put annual number 10 with Longshot in between those issues of the Mutant Massacre. Or before the Mutant Massacre, so that would be in the next omnibus. Well, they're going to include the Longshot miniseries by Anacenti. So
We need that in a hardcover.
which one?
Long Shot, the Art Adams series.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That will be in the. I'm assuming the 5th omnibus when they'll do it.
Very cool.
Yes, but will it be 4 years between volumes 4 and 5 like there was between 3 and 4? I really don't know, man. Seriously, I think they're pumping them out faster now than they used to be, right? Remember?
It probably depends on the sales of Volume 4 too.
Right, and X-Men always sells well. They know, but they.
But selling well and selling enough to finance the next book is two different things.
Yeah, because there's art restoration. They have to do them. Used to be a rule that they had to do the masterworks first, but I don't know about that. So, I mean, things are different now. I mean, we got a whole new Marvel Collected Editions department. I mean, 2020 is a huge change, man. So many reprints, lots of new books. It's a good. I think it's a great time if you just started collecting Omnis like 2 years ago, because it seemed like 2 years ago it was desperate times. Like, oh God, all these books are out of print. Everything I see in these jerks' background is out of print. I'm never gonna get them. And now it's like, oh shit, they're coming back. So this is a great time for new collectors, and I'm happy for you all. I'm sorry.
Me too. It's good to see that everybody's gonna get these books that we've been talking about and that they've been wanting. So
yeah. Sorry to the flippers,
Whatever. That's business, man. That's business.
Yeah. I think one of the first questions we had on this show, or that I was on OmniBros, somebody in the chat was asking, is it a good idea to start investing in these books? And my answer was hell no.
It's never good to invest.
And I knew anything about reprints. That was before, because these things are expensive, and you just it's a bad idea. It's not like a comic book, right? And getting it CGC graded or whatever you all do. This is a lot different. So
it's a reprint. So it's a reprint of a reprint of a reprint. So it doesn't. It's always going to die. There's always that potential of it getting sunk with another reprint. So
here's an excellent question. I think we all have our own answer. Mine is the obvious choice, but the Metal Pig. Can you highlight that question, Jess?
Yep.
Mine is going to be Uncanny X-Men 1. Greatest book ever written. What about you guys?
Trial of a Gambit.
I hate it's not even an omnibus.
Fantastic Four Volume 2.
Ooh, good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
That's got Stan's favorite story, right?
Oh, you mean that Jack Kirby created?
Oh, geez. All right, what about you, Jess? What's a Marvel Omni that should stay in print forever?
Well, I will have to say my two favorite Omnis ever were Uncanny X-Force and New X-Men. So I will say New X-Men.
I will add Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Another great answer.
Just as a legacy thing.
I like it. I like these choices.
I like what's Clarence Price. His question's pretty good.
Okay, wait.
I don't want to get too personal with the guy, but I wonder if that's his real name or that's just like a play on words.
Like clearance price?
Right. Question for everyone. With the critical and financial success of Joker, which DC villain would you like to see have a solo film? I'm going to start it out, and I'm going to blow away everybody else's answer, and I'm going to say Two-Face. I think a Two-Face movie in a realistic world setting, him as a up-and-coming attorney, going into the district attorney role, the kind of what you get with the Batman animated series with the split personality disorder or whatever, mental issues he was going through. That kind of stuff, I think, again, would touch the audience again, just like Joker was. I think that's a real grounded character that can get a really well-grounded street level movie and be extremely successful.
You can. Right, he just been in an insane asylum. He really doesn't have like a Two-Face. He's just crazy. He can make it really artsy. I don't know. I hate to go with the Batman villains, but he really does have the best villain.
Well,
I'd like to see him go for it.
I'm gonna go a little bit out there because I don't want realistic. I want space craziness, and I want a dark side movie. Just
I want space craziness and bottle cities, so I want Brainiac.
Ooh.
yeah,
Ooh.
nice.
Ooh, I like that. I want Catwoman with Halle Berry to redeem herself in the wonderful, like, Oscar-worthy Catwoman role, like a serious role.
I like Gio's idea because of Darkseid, because just that whole dichotomy that Darkseid has with Highfather.
Yeah.
And the whole idea of I'm giving up my son to you to raise, you're gonna give up your son to me to raise as like a peace agreement. So I think that, I mean, those of us that are dads could imagine, going through a situation like that. I think that's a pretty good one too.
It can be a cosmic Greek tragedy story.
Yep.
Can we highlight Kara Casanova's?
Yeah, I was just going to. This is the best
All of us
question of
can
the
answer
night. We can all answer this one.
Mine is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Blizzard. Take it away, Gabe. What's your favorite Blizzard?
I haven't had one in like 2 years, but it's always Reese's. Always Reese's.
My man. Gio, what you got?
I'm gonna be the downer, but we don't have Dairy Queen over here, so I don't know.
Wow, mine
All
would
right.
be German chocolate cake.
There you have it.
My follow-up would be what is that shit? Cookie dough.
Halle
God,
Berry is physically perfect. It's obscene. For Jelly, tell me about it. What about Jennifer Lopez or Salma Hayek? Salma Hayek?
Seriously.
Dude.
You see her at the we
15
saw her
years
at the
old,
Golden,
right?
Golden
Oh, my
Globes.
goodness.
Oh
That's
boy.
a topic for another
I want
day.
to see that shitty movie she's coming up with.
The perfume company.
Yeah,
thing or whatever?
she buys out that company. That movie's gonna be god awful.
That
but
looks terrible. Yeah.
I know it's gonna be just for one or two reasons. I want to go see that movie.
Gio, I'm sorry you don't have a Dairy Queen, man. That my heart goes out to you. Thoughts
What
and
about
prayers.
McDonald's? Does McDonald's do like Blizzards kind of thing?
I haven't been to McDonald's in ages. I don't know.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Halle Berry better than all the others. This is a good choice, man. Halle Berry.
Getting debatable though. Yeah. Because according to Matthew, Salma Hayek is bananas hot. I don't know how hot bananas are, but
Bring it back to potassium.
Jeez.
Nice. Good job, Matthew.
Okay. Anything else left to talk about? We still got some time to get some more thumbs down.
We have a lot of people tuning in right now.
We do. Oh, well,
What
then
are we looking at?
whoever's tuning in, don't forget to hit that like button since you're here live and enjoying the show. Or
yeah, throw us a
100 people all night long. That's
Nice.
amazing.
all right, yeah.
We did really good last night too. On Sunday, we were up there in the 80s and 90s as well.
That's great.
Nice.
Tell your friends, create accounts, come up here and hit that thumb button.
Yeah.
If T-Lar Blunt wonders if I can only go to one con this year, but not San Diego, which one should I shoot for?
Why not San Diego?
He doesn't want to go to San Diego.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a logistics problem. Like that was too far.
BotCon. BotCon, my friend. Let's go. There's two Transformers movies being worked on right now. They're going to be Beast Wars. What's up?
The AVN convention was just in town, so you kind of missed out on that one.
He's asking for Comic Cons.
Okay.
Oh,
sorry.
The AVN Award.
Yeah. Where's Tyre located? I'm sorry, I don't remember.
He's in Mississippi.
He's in Mississippi, which I never.
I would say MegaCon because there's a chance that a bunch of us might be there.
Dave P is asking. This is the second time he's asking.
This is actually the third time he's asked.
Will you answer him, Jess? You're the only one here that knows that answer, right?
Yeah, Dave. Friend me on Facebook. Send me a friend request on Facebook, and I'll get you in.
There you go.
I would tell Tyler to come out to California and go to WonderCon. It's usually Easter weekend, and it's across the street from Disneyland, so you can make it a fun family weekend. It's a great con. It's not a lot of cosplay. I mean, there is cosplay, and there's that.
Where's WonderCon?
Anaheim.
Gotcha.
Anaheim. It's right down. It's literally across the street from Disneyland. So you can go to the con. You can hit up Disneyland with the family afterwards. It's not that expensive. It's a good con if you want to go buy comic books and not just cosplay or take pictures with celebrities or that kind of thing. It's a really good comic convention.
I gave you 6 more months before you start cosplaying. You're already down the damn manga rabbit hole. You got 6 months before you're like dressing up like fucking Mr. Freeze over here while we're doing our OmniBros live episode.
You would think so, but I'm not that much of an attention whore.
We'll see. 6 months. Be dressed like Griffith reviewing Berserk.
Oh man.
Tyler Brent, you should come to Baltimore. Baltimore's after tax season. Baltimore's a good con.
Is a lot of fun. I've been to it with Jets for the last 2 years. It's a lot of fun. I almost got kicked out of his house last time. I think the only reason I didn't was because my wife was with me.
You are correct.
And he felt so bad for her.
I did.
What cons are you going to this year, Omar? Do you have that mapped out yet?
I got to go to JobCon first to try to find a job. And I'll figure out where I'm going to go.
I forgot about JobCon.
Yeah, JobCon, man. It's a lot of fun. Get to
take a shot
with different people there.
Are you going to cosplay?
Yeah, with a
you got a
suit.
new suit?
Like a car salesman, trying to sell myself to people. For Jelly, you should go to Baltimore. Or Charlotte. Have you been? You've been at Heroes Con, right, Jess?
I haven't. I really should.
That's close to you, man. I'll meet you there. We'll share a room together, old school style. We'll get a Super 8 motel, real cheap. Stay, real cheap.
Clarence, I'm pretty sure everybody knows what the AVNs are. If not, you can look it up in incognito mode. No, there's a lot of good cons. I've been to last year. I went to so many conventions last year. C2E2 is a good con. That's where Omar there, and we got free alcohol. That was really fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
A lot of free alcohol. I don't think I paid for booze once that entire week.
No, because remember she made like the wrong order and she's like, I'm just gonna throw these away. And I was like, good thing I'm an alcoholic. So I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, not just that, but then,
throw that away.
And then we hooked up with the torpedo crowd.
Drinks, man, I was slamming those fruity drinks. Chad Omnidog was there.
And we went to then we hooked up with the torpedo crew, and John was there, and John bought all of our drinks, and
it was a lot of fun, man.
San Diego is my favorite, though. I'm not a big fan of the actual convention itself, but the after party, the afterlife, the nightlife of San Diego Comic-Con is the best. You go right across the street; it's walking distance. You go across the tracks, and it's just nothing. The downtown San Diego Gaslamp District is nothing but bars and restaurants and cool, fun hangout places, and you can just bar hop and just have a great time. I was so fucking high last time. That was great. Just throwing that out there.
Omar, at what time will your Marvel Epic live stream be on Wednesday?
8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. So I'll be doing that with Curtis. We're gonna. I haven't even looked at the list. So what we usually do is we look at it, we look at the title, and we're like, what issues would we include? And it's a lot of fun. It's for nerds that love looking at these things and try to map out their own books. So yeah. Omar, can you tell David to reprint the Secret Wars and Captain Britain? How about this, Brian? I will. But y'all got to promise me you buy that new Warriors, because he's not going to take my word for any more reprints. Till no, I think he's pretty happy with the reprint. They're pretty happy with the reprint sale so far. I think Annihilation did well, and the Daredevil by Bendis has done well. So,
nice.
Do you know which ones have done better? I'm not asking for numbers, but I would think
they never announce numbers, right? We never get numbers because all we get is the diamond numbers, but that's not true numbers, right?
That's only to comic book stores.
That's Dude, did you see? Yeah, I know you all saw how well House of X and Powers of X sold.
What was it, 20,000 copies or something?
No, it was 100,000 copies.
Okay,
wow,
that's insane. because the next one down was like 20,000 copies, and that's insane. But it was like over 100,000. Jesus, it's crazy, man.
Yep.
So it's that, and that was just through Diamond.
Yeah, I know, because I ordered 20 of those for my store.
Yeah, so it sold well. I know they're happy with that. So maybe that also justified, all these reprints and new Omni that we're getting. It's a good time to be. Daredevil hasn't sold out yet. It's just out of stock. I know it's coming back. But I think you checked that too, didn't you, Gabe?
Yeah, it's sold out. I mean, I'll check it again, but yeah, there's no way that book sold out of all of its stock in a week.
Right, that would be crazy. Jess, the antique road show is coming to Williamsburg in April. Try to get tickets. Take your Charles Schultz letter. Oh, that's such a great idea. You should, man.
Yeah, I could take my Schultz letters with me.
Does that mean somebody looks at it and authenticates them?
I guess so. Yeah.
So what if
it's gonna be just like on Grandma's Boy?
What if the guy's like, no, these aren't real, dude?
I'm gonna say, fuck you. I know I got them from him back in 1968. So,
my man,
I want to see that.
I want to see a fight between Jess and this guy that just told him they were fake.
Get out of my face,
dude! I'm just doing my job.
It's probably like a nice old lady, and you're just gonna just punch her right in her teeth.
I got these as a kid, you bitch.
You're like, I don't care if I got bad knees, bitch. Oh, and just take her out.
Tyler Blount. If Omar gets me a Spidey 2099 Omnibus or an X, oh god, okay, I have a better chance of getting a Spider-Man 2999 Omnibus, mainly because that's also what Peter David wants to see. He wants to see a Spider-Man 2099 Omnibus.
I need that Trial of Gambit. We got Thunderbolts. We need that Trial of Gambit. And Generation X.
Gen X. Yeah, there's a lot of stories left to be collected, man. So many.
I would be happy with epic collections of Gen X or Heart.
I'm surprised we didn't get the complete collections yet.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought they would have taken advantage of the 25th anniversary.
No, nothing. Not even a. We didn't even get a reprint of the freaking movie, the TV movie.
We didn't even get a tweet of like "Happy Birthday, Gen X." Nobody remembers.
It's because they have Skin, and Skin is gross. That was a really cool character.
They were all kind of gross. Chamber was gross. Husk was gross. She peeled her skin, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're almost at 2 hours, and I gotta get
Yeah, man, this is nuts town.
Omar, what's going on with you tomorrow night on Near Mint Condition?
Let me do my high-end graphics first on my channel.
Ooh.
For that Photoshop graphics. Near Mint Condition, we are doing old reader, new reader on this omnibus right here. Wolverine and the X-Men, which can also be read digitally. So hopefully we'll get this reprint sometime. And then on Wednesday, I'll be looking over at the upcoming Epic collections in the fourth quarter of 2020. Those are both live episodes at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Nice.
What about that? Let me see.
Where are you going?
That guy? Nope.
We Can Geekdom?
That guy, yeah. Where are you at?
We Can Geekdom. He's down there.
My man.
You can find me on my channel, A Week in Geekdom, talking about anime, comics, manga, all that fun stuff. A Week in Geekdom. Like my shirt.
Nice.
You just hit 3,000 subs. Or you hit 2,000 subs right now, didn't you? Or
No. Close. We're almost there. Almost 1,800.
Bitching.
Yeah.
So everybody, yeah. He deserves to have a way bigger following. So
yeah,
thank you.
Make it happen.
Gio is the nicest guy on YouTube. Right next to Jess. Jess is also a nice dude. And it shows whenever. I give him a lot of shit, but he's a really good dude.
Thank you. Dave
Me
P,
and Omar are
it's
the
just
only
my
assholes
name.
around here.
It's only because I'm jealous.
Dave P, it's just my name. Jess Bragg. B-R-A-G-G. Just Jessbragg. Hit me up. Gotham just did. I saw that. I'll get you Gotham after the show.
Right.
Gabe, where can they find you?
Don't find me, I'll find you.
Okay.
Hit me up on Instagram. Gabe loves 90s comics.
And
But
let's not
don't follow
forget
me on Facebook. Fuck that.
InStockTrades.com. All these books we've been talking about, if they're in print, they're at InStockTrades.com for possibly up to 50% off. Loyalty discounts add 2% to that. There's always an OmniBros Live discount code every quarter. Order $50 or more of books, and you're in the United States. Sweet free shipping. Fabulous customer service. Fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com.
Nice.
Did you say
Very
free,
nice.
free shipping over 50?
I did say that.
Yep.
And you can find me, Omnidog, on Omnidog's Vault on InStockTrades. Omnidog's Vault on YouTube and Omnidogs_Vault on Instagram. Thank you to the chat. You guys were great tonight. We had a ton of people in this watching us. Thank you to all our viewers. Thank you to InStock Trades for being such a great sponsor. Thank you to all my co-hosts. Thank you to the audience. And peace and love. Peace and love.